Generate and localize subtitles for existing videos. The Video Creation Cloud is not only used for creating new videos from scratch or based on topics from your CCMS. You can also use it to generate subtitles for already existing or new videos that you didn't even create with the Video Creation Cloud. You do this via our text generator. So when I go to the text generator, what I can do is I can just drop in a video. It asks me what customer this video is for. For instance, in this case it's for Philips. I don't really need to specify what language the audio is in because it will detect it, but just for accuracy, let's select it, so the process starts. In case of English, for instance, it's good to state US or British English to make sure the spelling of the text is done right. The actual upload of the video file now starts. It's also possible to upload multiple videos at the same time for ease of use and speed. After the file or files arrive at the servers, the indexing processes start. On this screen we follow the progress of the indexing live, while the speech is brought to text. The progress bar on the left also tells you in detail what's going on. The green dot appears when this process is ready. The longer the video, the longer this process will take. When it is ready, you can play the video and show the initial subtitles to start with. The pop-up video players plays the video, with the generated subtitles on top. This gives you a first impression of the result. But what you can also do is open the generated subtitles and even edit them. By clicking the item, you open the editor with your generated subtitle. On the left you see the actual text you can edit. On the right you see it live in our preview player. If you type here on the left, you can adjust it, which is shown live on the right. You also see an accuracy rate. This tells you something about the correctness of the audio-to-text results for this section. Here, these scores are quite high, but it might differ per language, per voice, or when there is, for instance, a lot of background noise in your video. But in this case, the 95% is pretty good. What else can you do? You could merge multiple subtitles together, or the other way around, split them, in case one subtitle has become too long. On the far left you see the time markers per section of the subtitles as well. They show you when a certain subtitle appears on screen. So here you have everything you want for the initial creation of your subtitle in its original language. This could be the needed end result, or just the first step needed to create localized subtitles as well. And that is what we will show you next. I'm now back on the screen that shows me an overview of the uploaded videos. I showed how to review and edit the initial subtitle in its original language. Here you can select that subtitle to, for instance, download it as an SRT or VTT file. It is delivered to you directly as a zip file. This is one thing you can do from here, but I promised you something else, to localize your subtitles. That is what I am about to show you next. After selecting the original subtitle, you can send it off for translation to your translation management system. Here, I send it off to XTM Cloud and a predefined automated workflow set up within this system. I now select the target language here. Let's go with Japanese only. But you obviously can select as many languages as you need. Why not add an additional one? I add Italian as a second target language. As soon as I approve it, the request for translation is sent off to XTM Cloud. In the messaging board on the top right, you see that a translation job was successfully created in XTM. Within the Video Creation Cloud, you can also monitor the status of these translation jobs without going anywhere else. In this section, you not only see that the job has been created, you can also follow the progress of each individual work item within this request. In this case, you track how the translation to Japanese and to Italian progress. After the initial creation, it will state in progress, and when it's done, it shows review. That is the moment all has been processed, and it's ready for your review and approval. Let me show you how that looks like. By clicking the review item, the editor opens. It will show the original video, but now with your Japanese subtitles. You can play it to see its result live. If you allow your users, they are able to edit the subtitles here and to approve them. The styling of subtitles on screen depend on the video player you will use for publishing your videos. Also, the chosen file type for subtitles is important. VTT files can include styling information. SRT files cannot. In this editor, you can also change the view on the left corner under the video player. This will not only show the target language, Japanese in this case, but it will also show its English origin at the same time. This is helpful when you want to in-context translate the video or fine-tune its result after you first used an automated localization service or AI to do the heavy lifting first. When you are satisfied with the result, you approve it, and the system will make your subtitle file available in the format or formats that you requested. Being back on the screen that provides you the overview of all files and projects you're working on, you can also check the Italian. It shows you the same process as we've discussed for the Japanese subtitle. But you can imagine that the final check for Italian is done by somebody else than who checked the Japanese version. When I approve the Italian subtitles too, also these will become available for publishing or download. Hopefully, this gives you a good impression on the possibilities of the video creation cloud next to creating new videos. Finally, you typically select the subtitles in all languages needed and download them all together. Another option is to use the video creation cloud also for publishing the initial uploaded video, including all subtitles again live on your channels. This can be done directly from here as well.